Today I'm going to talk to you about products that we use to repair wood itself. We have two products in this range. We have our multi-purpose filler. We use this product for repairing minor repairs on interior repairs only. We also have a solvent-based wood repair system. This consists of a wood hardener and a high-performance wood filler. We're going to start with multi-purpose wood filler. This comes in two forms. You have a tube formulation or you have a tub formulation. Because it's water-based, it's very easy to use. The only thing you need to check is before you actually use it that there's no free-flowing liquid on the top. If there is, you just stir it back in. The Ronseal products have a very buttery consistency and are very easy to use. One thing to remember about the tube formulation though is because it is in a tube and it's a fairly heavy formulation, you may get a little bit of separation within the tube. Acts a little bit like a separating column. So we always recommend that you work it with your fingers for a couple of minutes before application. You need to do this just to get the filler moving and mix its contents. Once you've actually done that, it's very easy to use. You get your repair and you just pour in. Comes out of the tube very easily. Squeeze it into the repair. Because it's a water-based product, you will get a slight amount of shrinkage. So we always recommend that you overfill. So you smooth it in. Making sure that you filled the complete repair and then leave it proud. If we're talking about dry times, normally this product fills about 5 ml and it's ready to sand in 2 hours. So leave that to dry. So once the filler has dried hard, it's time to sand. We use 120 grit sandpaper and again sand in the direction of the grain. Once sanding is complete, that means you've actually sanded back to the bare wood. You get a nice smooth finish. All you need to do then is treat it with a stain or a varnish of your choice. Here's a piece of wood that actually shows multi-purpose wood filler being over treated with our diamond hard mahogany varnish, and you can hardly see the join. This is a more involved process, so we're going to take it very slowly, and it comes in 2 steps. Firstly, you need to treat any decayed wood or partly decayed wood with Ronseal's wood hardener. As I mentioned already, this is a combination of acetone and resins which will actually harden any decayed wood. What you need to do first is make sure that any really rotten wood is scraped out of the repair, and then use Ronseal's wood hardener to harden it up before the application of the high performance wood filler. It's a very thin product, so you need to pour it into a suitable container. And because it's thin, this means you get really good penetration. Although we have to demonstrate this on an ordinary piece of plain timber, the penetration is the key, and you will be able to see that clearly from the video. So you allow that to soak into the wood, use 3 coats and then leave it to dry. You can fill the repair with high performance wood filler after only 6 hours, but for best results wait until 24. Ronseal's high performance wood filler is a solvent based product, and it also comes in 2 parts. You have the resin and you also have catalyst. What this product also is, it comes with its own spreader, and this spreader actually shows you where to measure the catalyst out. So what we're saying is for 50 grams of product you need 38 millimeters of catalyst as shown on the applicator. In layman's terms, it's essentially golf ball size to pea size. Now we've actually measured out the 2 components, it's time to mix. And the easiest way to do it is as follows. Pick the catalyst up on your spatula and mix it in an S shape into the filler. And keep mixing until you have an even colour. This now takes 2 or 3 minutes. Once it's mixed, it's time to apply it to the repair. In this case, we've actually got quite a sizable repair in a piece of timber, but what you need to remember to do is actually to overfill and then sand back for a nice, smooth, even finish. One thing to remember about this product, it's actually a chemical reaction that's taking place. So the product will harden on its own. You have about 10 minutes working time, 20 minutes where you can actually carve it with a knife, and it's ready to sand in 30. So here we are, ready to sand, normally after 30 minutes. Again, it's using 120 grit sandpaper and sanding in the direction of the grain. After you've finished sanding, this is the standard of repair that you get, virtually an invisible mend, and it can be moulded to any shape. And then it's just a case of treating it with the covering of your choice. In this case, we've chosen Ronseal exterior 7-year wood paint in black. The repair is at the top, and you can see it's virtually an invisible mend. It's quite easy and straightforward with our water-based Ronseal multi-purpose wood filler, because it's just clean up in water. Remove all the excess from your tools, nice wipe with a damp cloth, and the job's done. With our wood repair system, it's a little bit more involved, and you have to use cellulose thinners to clean your tools, and the best time to do that is while the filler is still wet and hasn't set. That was Ronseal wood fillers. Thanks for listening.